Alright, so we have 3 knives. These are Gerbers, okay? These can be commonly found in your Walmart or pretty much anywhere knives are sold. You're going to see a Gerber on the shelf, okay? And Gerber, has been in the business for about 70 years. And I, when I was younger, my grandfather would tell me about Gerber, and Gerber was like the creme de la creme. I mean, they were really good knives. They were solid. They made them well. I believe they were made right here. These actually are pretty nice. This knife here is a frame lock knife. It's got this really nice red color or burgundy, um, and then it's got the blade here. Okay, it's not serrated. All right, I'm gonna put this up here so you guys can kind of see it. It's a really nice knife. It's really thin. It really feels good in the hand. It has aluminum handle here. Okay, and this is the Air Ranger. It's got a crosshatch pattern on the handle. All right, which makes it really nice to grip, and it's really lightweight because of that aluminum. This knife here, the handles are all stainless. Uh, it's a stainless steel construction, aluminum handle. It's got the dual thumb studs, so it's got the stud here. It's got the stud here, so you can, if you want to close it, you close it up. You can open it this way. You can open it from this side as well. All right. So it's got the dual thumb studs. All right. And this the weight of this blade is 2.6 ounces. All right. It is a handle down. It's got your clip, stainless steel clip here. It's got the 3 screws here that are pretty nice. It's pretty solid. All right. So the blade itself, from here to here, from tip down, from the blade itself, is 3.26 inches. Okay, and then the overall length is 7.03. So, and that's a nice little knife. So this is a great little knife to fit in your pocket, and it just feels really good. It's real thin and slender. I mean, I can't tell you how nice. I have for you is this knife here. All right, this is also a Gerber, just like I said, it came in the set. And this is a Paraframe, right? And so this is a stainless steel handle. All right, the whole handle is stainless steel. It's also a very thin knife, same as this one here. It's very thin. All right, real thin, lightweight. They've got these sections cut out to reduce the weight of this knife. It's on both sides, but it does feel very sturdy in the hand. I mean, if I grab this thing, I mean, it feels good. All right, it's not really digging in too much anywhere, anything like that. All right, now this one is a 7. Overall length for this one is just over 7 inches, 7.01 inches. Okay, the blade on this one is 3.1 inches. So this one's blade is a little bit smaller than the blade on the Air Ranger. Okay, but this is also a very good knife. Now, with knives that I like for a pocket knife about like this size here, it's got the perfect size. All these knives here, these Gerbers, have the perfect size blade for like an everyday carry pocket knife. Okay, they're about 3 inches. That's about the golden number, I would say. Okay, this has the double thumb studs as well, as you can see. It's not serrated. They do come in serrated, so you can get them where this bottom portion of the blade here is serrated, but these ones are not, or this one isn't. All right, and this is a clip point style. All right, let me close it up for you a little bit so you can see. Opens up, shuts. If you're a lefty, you've got your lefty stud over here. No worries. All right. The blade is a high carbon steel. Okay, and the research that I did through Gerber, what I could find is that this steel is a C7 CR17. Okay, and that is real similar to the 440A steel. All right, and so I mean it's not the best steel out there, you know, but it definitely gets the job done. All right, folks, that's the Gerber Paraframe. Really nice knife. All right, let's get moving here. Okay, next up is the Ripstop number 2. Now they made a number 1 of this, and it's a little smaller. Okay, now this is the number 2. All right, let me let you get a good look at it. And this one's really interesting. I really like this one, the design and everything. Now, you've got your handle. It comes down like this. All right, and then on the other side, then you've got the full length of the whole handle, which is a really neat design. And it's got the holes cut, I'm guessing to reduce weight and for probably looks as well, right? And it's got this big bearing system here, which is supposed to make it to where it's super easy, right? And it is. I mean, this compared to this one's a little tight. I mean, you know, it's a little tighter, takes a little bit, and they're brand new too, so over time they'll wear in, and they'll be a little more loose. But this one, right out of the package, boy, this one just opens up fast. I mean, you can really open this one up. Okay. And the other thing I like about this knife, say this gets your it gets missed, you lose these here, these little pegs here. All right. Say you lose those. All right. And if you lose these, then you can open it from this slit in the blade up top here, which is really nice. Okay. So, if you don't have your thumb studs, don't worry. You've got this here. It's really actually quite nice. It's a nice looking knife, and it opens up really nice. And the other thing I like about it is that the clip here is a lot bigger than a lot of these other clips. If you look at this clip here, and you look at this one compared, you'll see there's a big difference. Okay? Now this one is just one piece of steel, and then it's secured at the top here. With this one, it's a piece of steel and then it's bent over, right? As you can see there. It's a really nice knife. And this one is serrated. So this is good for cutting some rope or anything that you need to saw through, all right? I'm not too big on serrations, all right? I personally don't think they make that big of a difference, but I guess if I was in a situation where I really needed a serrated knife, I might eat those words. But anyways, this is a really nice knife. So let me give you the specs on this. Enough talking about it. I just really like this knife. Okay, so the specs for the Ripstop 2 is that it's 5.75 overall length. Okay, the blade length is 230. Okay, and the weight is 2 ounces. All right, so this isn't that. This is a little bigger. All right, than this one here. Not by much. But just by the littlest bit. Okay. No biggie. All right. If you're liking this content, please like, share, and subscribe. All right, let's go to the next one. Let's get this next one out of the way. Let me close these up here so you can see them all shut. Okay. Now, we've gone through all the knives from Gerber. And like I said, these knives from Gerber, They've got a long reputation, okay? 70 years in the business. Over 70 years, all right? And Gerber's been making knives for a long time. And like I said, these knives from Gerber, they've got a long reputation, okay? 70 years in the business. Over 70 years, all right? And Gerber's been making knives for a long time. I remember my grandfather, like I said earlier, had talked to me about Gerber and how they were really, really good knives. I mean, Gerber was like top of the line, okay? Nowadays, not so much. But that doesn't mean that they're not good options, okay? You may not have a whole bunch of money and you need a good knife. Gerber is a good option.